knows that someone else is all together, but somewhere in that corner lives our story. I planted something there the summer after. You showed me how to trust the unseen glory. And I don't grieve the garden or the house. I hold it like a seed inside my chest. The love we grew in ordinary seasons was always at its very best. I drove past once and didn't stop the car. Just let the window frame it like a painting. The rose bush in the corner still surviving. The gate still crooked and still so endearing. I still recall your hands inside the soil, the patience that you offered without thought. Every love that grew inside that corner still blooms in everything I see. Still blooms in everything. There is a song I cannot hear without you. It finds me in the middle of the ordinary. A grocery store, a taxi, someone's kitchen. And suddenly the whole world turns to memory. And I don't try to change the station anymore. I let it find me where I stand, because the song that carries you inside it is the most beautiful unplanned. I hummed it once without realizing, then caught myself and smiled at the ceiling. Too grateful for the memory it carries, to mind it all, the uninvited feeling. I still remember the exact moment it started. The radio, the window, and your face. The way you closed your eyes and just surrendered, and filled the whole room up with effortless grace. Still your song I found it in the middle of the week, tucked underneath a layer of ordinary things. You look so certain in the afternoon light, your hand around my shoulder without wings. And I don't put it back beneath the papers, I leave it where the light can find it too, because the photograph on that Wednesday morning brought me straight to you. I made a cup of something and sat with it, just a photograph of me in afternoon. Too glad to have the Wednesday interruption to put it back before the light was gone. I still remember everything surrounding the day that someone thought to press the shutter, the way the two of us leaned toward each other without a single word to utter. Love so long uncovered. You weren't someone who said everything aloud. You showed it in the smaller unrequested things. A glass of water by the bed at midnight, the quiet ways you chose me without wings. And I never needed you to say it outright, I heard it in the way you stayed beside, because a love that lives in what remains unspoken is the deepest and the widest and the wide. There are people who announce their every feeling, and some who let the feeling be the proof. You were always somewhere in the middle, a quiet kind of love beneath a steadfast roof. I still recall the evening that you sat close, without a reason offered or a word. The way the silence carried every feeling more completely than a sentence ever stirred. Love enough to fill. the strangest places still. A color or a song half heard at dusk. You left no note, no reason, nothing sharp, just something warm that lingers in the hush. And I don't call it loss anymore, I call it everything you gave. The light you left inside the ordinary, still finding me and still so brave. Walking with me through the quiet days, oh, warm in countless ways, oh, light that always stays. I don't reach back to hold what cannot stay. Some things are only meant to light the road. I think of you and find I'm not afraid of carrying such a tender kind of load. I still remember how you laughed at nothing, the way it filled whatever room we shared. The love we had became the lantern that made the road ahead so clear. Oh, in countless ways. That always stays. Oh, light that always stays. If I could choose a day to live forever, I wouldn't pick the grand or remarkable, just one of those unremarkable Tuesdays when everything was quietly beautiful. And I didn't know I was inside a treasure. I didn't know that ordinary shone. But looking back at all those quiet Tuesdays, that was when I was most home. The afternoon was never long enough to keep, but we were fully present in the ordinary before the world arrived to interrupt, before the days became a sanctuary. I still recall the quality of that light, the particular dust suspended in the beam, the looked up briefly and then back again. And somehow that became my favorite dream. One more ordinary day. Taken every road that led me outward. I've chased the things I thought I had to find. But every time the distance reached its limit, a certain road kept pulling at my mind. And I've seen enough of elsewhere to be certain. I've wandered far enough to finally know that every road I take in any direction is just a long way around to where you go. I used to think that leaving was the answer, that somewhere past the known was where I'd find it. But everything I searched for in the distance was waiting at the door I left behind it. I still recall the moment that I understood it, standing in a city far from home, the feeling of a stranger in the middle of everything and still impossibly alone. The road back to you. The years have rearranged a great many things, but something in the middle stays untouched. I used to fear that time would take the color. It never took the things that mattered much. And I don't mourn the things the years have altered. I find the things the years could never move. 'Cause what remains when everything is settled is always the most honest kind of proof. I measure love now not in the quiet instances, too small to name and too important to release. The accumulated weight of being chosen has given me a most uncommon peace. What remains is love. There was a version of me before me who moved through every room without the knowing, who passed through days that didn't quite add up, who planted things that didn't quite start growing. And I think about that person sometimes gently, the one who hadn't yet arrived at you, because without the time before the finding wouldn't be so perfectly true. I don't regret the years that came before you. They made me fit for everything you offered, too shaped by every loss and every stumble, to arrive at you untested and unaltered. I still recall the first time something shifted, the particular moment everything aligned, the way you occupied my entire mind and left the rest of everything behind. Love that let me begin, love that let me begin. I used to think that love had to be enormous, but you arrived in increments of kindness. I learned that love is less about the thunder and more about the quiet of the after. And I never thought that enough could feel like everything, but standing in the middle of your ordinary, I found a love built to last, a love that asked for nothing more than this. stopped acquiring proof somewhere along the way. The love had made its case without the arguing. Too settled in the grace of being certain to need a single grand thing guaranteeing. I still recall the moment that it landed, that this was it and this was more than fine. The way the room contained the full realization that your ordinary life had become mine. Enough was always you. The season turned without announcing anything, the same as every year before and after. But something in the light was different this time, a warmth that carried both the ache and laughter. And I don't time in months anymore. I measure it in what the seasons hold. Every autumn since the one I met you, it's been a different kind of gold. I walked the same familiar path this morning. The leaves were doing what they always do. But somewhere in the ordinary falling, I found a moment full of you. I still recall the afternoon we noticed the very first leaf letting go above. The way you said that nothing lasts forever was the most tender thing to say of love. The season after you, the table in the corner by the window, the one we always ask for without reason. Two chairs that knew the shape of us by habit, returning every week through every season. And I never thought a table could be sacred. I never thought a chair could hold a love. But sitting there across from you each Thursday was more than I'd been dreaming of. You always ordered something you'd regret later, and stole from mine without a second asking. Too comfortable inside our own small world to care about the role that we were casting. I still recall the Thursday that you told me you'd been saving something just for me to hear. The way the restaurant softened all around us, and everything became completely clear. A table still for two. It wasn't in the milestones that I found you, not in the grand or the commemorated. It was between the plans and the arriving, and all the unremarkable in between we created. And I've learned that love lives in the in-between, the pause before the answer and the after, the space between the leaving and returning, the breath between the tears and the laughter. Nobody writes a song about the Tuesday, the ordinary drive, the quiet eating, but that is where I loved you most completely. And every unremarkable repeating, I still recall how full the nothing felt to people with no agenda and no hurry. The way the evening held us without asking, a love with nothing left to prove or worry. All the in-between was everything. The house is someone else's altogether, but somewhere in that corner lives our story. I planted something there the summer after. You showed me how to trust the unseen glory. And I don't grieve the garden or I hold it like a seed inside my chest. The love we grew in ordinary seasons was always at its very best. I drove past once and didn't stop the car. Just let the window frame it like a painting. The rose bush in the corner still surviving. The gate still crooked and still so endearing. I still recall your hands inside the soil, the patience that you offered without thought, every love that grew inside that corner still blooms in everything I see, still blooms in everything. There is a song I cannot hear without you. It finds me in the middle of the ordinary. A grocery store, a taxi, someone's kitchen. And suddenly the whole world turns to memory. And I don't try to change the station anymore. I let it find me where I stand, because the song that carries you inside it is the most beautiful unplanned. I hummed it once without realizing, then caught myself and smiled at the ceiling. Too grateful for the memory it carries, to mind it all, the uninvited feeling. I still remember the exact moment it started. The radio, the window, and your face. The way you closed your eyes and just surrendered, and filled the whole room up with effortless grace. Still your song to bring. I found it in the middle of the week, tucked underneath a layer of ordinary things. You look so certain in the afternoon light, your hand around my shoulder without wings. And I don't put it back beneath the papers, I leave it where the light can find it too, because the photograph on that Wednesday morning brought me straight to you. I made a cup of something and sat with it, just the photograph of me in afternoon. Too glad to have the Wednesday interruption to put it back before the light was gone. I still remember everything surrounding the day that someone thought to press the shutter, the way the two of us leaned toward each other without a single word to utter. Love so long uncovered. You weren't someone who said everything aloud. You showed it in the smaller unrequested things. A glass of water by the bed at midnight, the quiet ways you chose me without wings. And I never needed you to say it outright, I heard it in the way you stayed beside, because a love that lives in what remains unspoken is the deepest and the widest and the wide. There are people who announce their every feeling, and some who let the feeling be the proof. You were always somewhere in the middle, a quiet kind of love beneath a steadfast roof. I still recall the evening that you sat close, without a reason offered or a word. The way the silence carried every feeling more completely than a sentence ever stirred. Love enough to fill. strangest places still. A color or a song half heard at dusk. You left no note, no reason, nothing sharp, just something warm that lingers in the hush. And I don't call it loss anymore, I call it everything you gave. The light you left inside the ordinary, still finding me and still so brave. Walking with me through the quiet days, oh, warm in countless ways, oh, light that always stays. I don't reach back to hold what cannot stay. Some things are only meant to light the road. I think of you and find I'm not afraid of carrying such a tender kind of load. I still remember how you laughed at nothing, the way it filled whatever room we shared. The love we had became the lantern that made the road ahead so clear. Oh, in countless ways. That always stays. Oh, light that always stays. If I could choose a day to live forever, I wouldn't pick the grand or remarkable, just one of those unremarkable Tuesdays when everything was quietly beautiful. And I didn't know I was inside a treasure. I didn't know that ordinary shone. But looking back at all those quiet Tuesdays, that was when I was most home. The afternoon was never long enough to keep, but we were fully present in the ordinary before the world arrived to interrupt, before the days became a sanctuary. I still recall the quality of that light, the particular dust suspended in the beam, the way you looked up briefly and then back again. And somehow that became my favorite dream. One more ordinary day. Taken every road that led me outward. I've chased the things I thought I had to find. But every time the distance reached its limit, a certain road kept pulling at my mind. And I've seen enough of elsewhere to be certain. I've wandered far enough to finally know that every road I take in any direction is just a long way around to where you go. I used to think that leaving was the answer, that somewhere past the known was where I'd find it. But everything I searched for in the distance was waiting at the door I left behind it. I still recall the moment that I understood it, standing in a city far from home, the feeling of a stranger in the middle of everything and still impossibly alone. The road back to you. The years have rearranged a great many things, but something in the middle stays untouched. I used to fear that time would take the color. It never took the things that mattered much. And I don't mourn the things the years have altered. I find the things the years could never move. 'Cause what remains when everything is settled is always the most honest kind of proof. I measure love now not but in the daily returning without reason, the unrequested cup, the held open door, the same devotion crossing every season. I still recall 1,000 quiet instances, too small to name and too important to release. The accumulated weight of being chosen has given me a most uncommon peace. What remains is love. There was a version of me before me who moved through every room without the knowing, who passed through days that didn't quite add up, who planted things that didn't quite start growing. And I think about that person sometimes gently, the one who hadn't yet arrived at you, because without the time before the finding wouldn't be so perfectly true. I don't regret the years that came before you. They made me fit for everything you offered, too shaped by every loss and every stumble, to arrive at you untested and unaltered. I still recall the first time something shifted, a particular moment everything aligned, the way you occupied my entire mind and left the rest of everything behind. Love that let me begin, love that let me begin. I used to think that love had to be enormous, but you arrived in increments of kindness. I learned that love is less about the thunder and more about the quiet of the after. And I never thought that enough feel like everything, but standing in the middle of your ordinary, I found a love built to last, a love that asked for nothing more than this. I stopped acquiring proof somewhere along the way. The love had made its case without the arguing, too settled in the grace of being certain, to need a single grand thing guaranteeing. I still recall the moment that it landed, that this was it and this was more than fine. The way the room contained the full realization that your ordinary life had become mine. Enough was always you. The season turned without announcing anything, the same as every year before and after. But something in the light was different this time, a warmth that carried both the ache and laughter. And I don't time in months anymore, I measure it in what the seasons hold. Every autumn since the one I met you, it's been a different kind of gold. I walked the same familiar path this morning. The leaves were doing what they always do, but somewhere in the ordinary falling, I found a moment full of you. I still recall the afternoon we noticed the very first leaf letting go above, the way you said that nothing lasts forever was the most tender thing to say of love. The season after you, table in the corner by the window, the one we always ask for without reason. Two chairs that knew the shape of us by habit, returning every week through every season. And I never thought a table could be sacred. I never thought a chair could hold a love. But sitting there across from you each Thursday was more than I'd been dreaming of. You always ordered something you'd regret later, and stole from mine without a second asking. Too comfortable inside our own small world to care about the role that we were casting. I still recall the Thursday that you told me you'd been saving something just for me. The way the restaurant softened all around us, and everything became completely clear. A table still for two. It wasn't in the milestones that I found you, not in the grand or the commemorated. It was between the plans and the arriving, and all the unremarkable in between we created. And I've learned that love lives in the in-between, the pause before the answer and the after, the space between the leaving and returning, the breath between the tears and the laughter. Nobody writes a song about the Tuesday, the ordinary drive, the quiet eating, but that is where I loved you most completely. And every unremarkable repeating, I still recall how full the nothing felt to people with no agenda and no hurry. The way the evening held us without asking, a love with nothing left to prove or worry. All the in-between was everything